We are just moments away from the start of the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series action here at Lowe's Motor Speedway. It is the NASCAR Banking 500 only from Bank of America. This broadcast is available in Spanish by activating your SAP button, presented by ESPN Deportes. Take a look at our starting grid. Points leader Jimmie Johnson picks up his third pole of the year, turning the fastest lap, as you've heard, ever in this current new NASCAR car, over 192 miles an hour. 5 of the top 6 starters are chase contenders. We got an all Hendrick front row, and they may be the co-favorites, but how about the guy inside row 2? He's looking pretty racy as well. For more, here's Shannon Spade.
Well, Doc, many call this track the house that Jimmy built, but the driver who has taken up residence most recently is Kasey Kahne. In the past 7 races, he has 3 wins, and many look to him as the favorite this evening. While his championship hopes continue to fade, his chance of going to victory lane tonight are about as bright as the lights above the track. Dave?
Shannon, at 219 points behind the championship leader with only 6 races to go, Denny Hamlin isn't make or break on this race. He's make and break. They have to make like they did 2 weeks ago at the Kansas Speedway, 1.5 miles like this track where they finished 5th. But they also need a break, and they need that to happen at the front, at the guys in front of them right now. They need both of them. Their average finish in the chase so far has been 16th, and they need to get that much better, Jamie.
Well, Dave, up and down pit road tonight, teams are doing different things to adjust to the cold temperatures and pitting under the lights. Some teams, for instance, they're painting the center cap and the studs pink instead of the normal yellow to help them see better. Now we're here in the 8-team pit. Both tire changers you see, they're running the lights to help them see better on pit stops. Now on the left, Nick Odell, he told me the cold air here adjusts their gun. So he's keeping his gun throughout the night underneath this heat. It's the generator, so it'll keep firing smoothly throughout the night. Vince?
Well, Jamie, when you get cold, you get distracted. And those that will be most vulnerable to the conditions tonight are those that are furthest away from pit lane. Those are the spotters, those who have the extra set of eyes for these race car drivers here tonight. Now, of course, they're up top above the racetrack. They are facing the cold and the wind. Key tonight during green flag pit stops, there's an incredible closing rate between the cars who've been in for fresh tires and those who are slowing down to come to pit road. Doc, the spotters will need to be sharp to make sure their driver doesn't get in a bad spot on the track before they even get onto pit road.
Thank you, Vince. Someone else will have to be awfully sharp as well, carrying our crew camera over the wall, the rear tire carrier for Paul Menard. Ryan McRae out of Highland, California. Ryan will be showing us all the action on pit road. It's going to be hot and heavy, although it's a cool night here in the Carolinas. They're going to have to get it done down there for the number 98 car. It is a 500-mile race here. That translates to 334 laps on a 1.5 mile racetrack. Pit road speed 45 miles an hour. And everybody trying to stay within this window or a little beyond it here on fuel mileage.
Yeah, that's a normal pit window of 55 to 60 laps. If they have to, they'll stretch that. We've seen it before.
I can assure you, from these drivers' standpoint, that's a long 334 laps here tonight. With these speeds up like they are, it really puts a lot of stress on your body and your mind to get through this night. So even though it's cool temperature-wise, they've got a lot of work ahead of them.
Talk in the garage areas, this one should be fun not only for the drivers but fans and everybody tonight. The last time we were on a 1.5 mile racetrack, you know, it was amazing at Kansas. We set a record for lead changes and different leaders, and they're saying that we could see something like that here tonight.
Oh, absolutely. The thing is about this track, it's just so fast. And these cold temperatures, you're going to see some sparks flying when we get the green. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully for these chasers, they're going to hope they stay out of trouble.
All right, boys, it's all about the effort that you put into it and the attitude that you got while you're doing it. It's got a great opportunity tonight to do something really special, boys. So let's just make sure we do our jobs, be smart, get each other's back, work with one another completely.
All right, boys and girls, welcome to the Chili Charlotte. It's going to be a fast and fun night tonight. Do everything you do to stay warm, stay loose, have some fun. Got a lot of people back here in the pits and stuff, so keep an eye on all your lug nuts and all your equipment. Have some fun, boys.
Tony Stewart starting 5th tonight, and the last time he started 5th on a 1.5 mile racetrack 2 weeks ago at Kansas, and he won the race. Jimmie Johnson on the inside front row. 5 times he has won this race, trying to make it 6 here tonight. Guys, some surprises in qualifying, some very pleasant surprises. How about that 71 car? Great effort in qualifying by Mike Bliss, the Kevin Buckler on Chevy.
Yeah, he did a great job. Finished second here last night in the nationwide race, so he has to be pretty excited about getting this thing started.
See Brad Keselowski right there in that 25 car. He's going to be strong tonight, too, in that other Hendrick car.
Last time that Keselowski will be driving a Hendrick Cup car. He moves full-time next year to Roger Penske. He will actually run the 09 of James Finch at Talladega, defending the race he won there back in the spring. If you're a Jimmy Johnson or Mark Martin fans, folks, you've had a good weekend because these guys have been very good in qualifying and in practice. They were consistently strong in happy hour. And they're going to try to see who's going to be odds-on man here to lead this was the points lead. A 30-point swing last week at California. Mark Martin went in with an 18-point lead and left with a 12-point deficit to Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah, they've led everything. They led practice. They've led qualifying, all that. You know how many points they've gotten for all that? None. The points start paying right now.
Last time a pole sitter won this race 27 years ago. That's how long it's been. It was Harry Gant back in '82. Can Jimmy Johnson change that tonight? Green flag here at Lowe's Motor Speedway. Mark Martin not wanting to give in at all. Here comes sailing on the high side by Jimmy Johnson to try to lead the first time by.
Yeah, that could get him those 5 bonus points he's looking for. Casey Kane taking a look to the inside. Mark's going to lead this first lap.
And 5 very valuable bonus points. It'll be Martin, Johnson, Casey Kane who was taking a look back there, and Ryan Newman. Top 4 single file. Little battle back there for 5th position. In the 33 car. Clint Boyer trying to make a move. And there's a 17 looking underneath the 25 of Keselowski.
Anytime Matt Kenseth qualifies up front, you have to think that he's going to be in contention most of the night also, just like Tony Stewart up there.
Well, Jimmy Johnson going way up across the racetrack and already running up in the outside groove. Here's the 9 car now trying to look underneath.
Oh, Sam Hornish in trouble.
And Sam trying to hang on.
Hit the fence, now he's spinning.
He's already hit it with the right rear there. Damage on the wing on the back of the car.
Not a lot of heavy damage I don't see. What'd you feel there, Sam?
It's amazing that no one hit him back there in all that traffic.
That first lap, Mark Martin ran over 184 miles an hour. Tires really not even up to speed or up to temperature.
I'm not sure we were free, but it just bottomed out and spun around.
See what happened left side of your screen. Watch Hornish on the outside of Truex.
Yeah, you see the sparks flying. Said it bottomed out.
See, that looked like it was coming from the left front.
Yeah, it looked right like it was on that left front corner. These high speeds really make the car travel more, and that's sometimes hard to predict. You want to try to travel the front as far as possible, but you see Junior now just sneaking by here.
And Kevin Harvick also just barely getting by.
Jeff Burton gets by there. Now right along with David Reagan to see what he saw.
Spinning in front of you. Keep digging. Keep digging. Caution's out. Caution is out behind you.
And from Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s onboard camera.
Go low. He's up high. He's up high. Go high. Go high. Go high. Go high.
So
stay high there. Stay high.
Just that quickly here. Lap number 3 at Lowe's Motor Speedway. Back after this message and a word from our ABC stations.